What the? Oh, it's this, isn't it? Looks like a bloody egg. Right, I'm never sure when this thing actually starts. Let's have a look on here. Ah, there we go. Right then.
Roger Boaty. Mr. George Roger Boaty.
Well, of course it is. Right, let's pop you over here into a more... Look, there you go. If I stick you there... There we go. And that's kind of back to where we... Oh, that's a bit different, isn't it? That's a bit different. You are on the gumball. Yes, I've got you. You are mounted. I've mounted you, darlings. I have on a Saturday lunchtime. I have mounted you on the gumball. So yeah, you're looking a bit different to normal, and you are now. You're on the new phone. You are live streaming, mark you, on the new whatever it is. Anyway, there we are. Well, this is different, isn't it? Saturday. God, that's a very different picture. You can see the window and all, and the curtains are open. Bloody hell, who knew those curtains opened? Oh, and we've got some unpacking to do, darlings. So that's exciting, isn't it? Now, you're not actually gumballing at the moment. I've got you in the fixed position. So you're effectively just on a tripod. But if we go outside and have a walk around or something, I will gumball you up. I shall press, tricky chaps words. I shall press the gumball button. Who've I got? What a treat this is, says Cars with JC. And that is, of course, the lovely a Saturday Lunch Live. Hope you're okay and having a good weekend. I'm much better today than I was yesterday. I was all grumpy and out of sorts yesterday, and today I feel grand. Neil, aka the Gibbernateur. Neil is back from Barmouth. Did you have a fabulous time, mate? Hope you did. Hope you had a really good rest and an absolutely fabulous time. And I am jealous. I've said Barmouth is totally on my to-do list. Never been there, I don't think. Maybe I did when I was a kid. Maybe with my grandmother. But if I did, I don't recall. Ashley Stewart is in our midst. Hello to you, Steve Colg. Oh, and Joe was in the middle of watching today's Daily Diary. Well, I've rescued you from that, haven't I, Joe? That's you can fulfil that community service sentence later on. Chaz Brown is here. Hello, Saturday Boaty. Hello to you. Ben's here. Good afternoon. In this video, I'll be testing this deliciously windy bum of a kitchen. Hashtag beige nut. God. The picture quality is amazing, says Joe. It's a significant step up. Oh, right, yeah. And the other purpose of this live stream is to say a sad farewell to the iPhone 6. What a friend this has been to me over the years. Long before YouTube came along, or at least my YouTube came along. And yes, this has been a good friend to the channel as well. And I can't bring myself to actually throw it away. As you'll see from today's Daily Diary, hope you can hear me okay, by the way. I don't know what the microphone is like on the new phone doings. But yeah, hang on. Yeah, still got the box and everything, and I can't quite bring myself to bung it. So you know what? I might just pop it in the box and pop it upstairs in a drawer with my iPhone 5, and not with my iPhone 4. My iPhone 4 is still on my bedside table, acting as an alarm clock. And indeed, it was that alarm that I ignored on Wednesday, which is why I was late. Come open, you swine. So yes, that is what I might do. Just as a little aide memoir. You've been a good friend to me. You've been an amazing friend, and I don't want to put you in the bin. Oh, I want to give you a clean and put you in the box, and that's what I'm going to do. Bless it. Bless the little iPhone 6. Let's give him a rub-a-dub-dub. Yeah, if you have a look, then on the back there, can you see that magnetic disc? Well, the reason for that was, again, before YouTube, I was trying to find a use for this phone. And this phone helped me to create my very first set of in-car breasts. And what I did, I can't show you for obvious reasons, but what I did is I set up permanently on the screen a picture of Bernard's knockers, and I fitted, oh, I've got it somewhere. Where is it? Is it here? Oh, it might be in the, oh, I know where it is. I know where I put it. So I fitted this to an air vent in, which car would it have been? Oh God, well, it went in a few cars. The first car it went in was a Mark II Focus, I think. So this went on the air vent, that clings onto that for grim death. So that, yeah, these were my first in-car breasts. I just had this in the car on the air vent, and it permanently displayed a picture of Bernard's knockers. So that was lovely. I mean, it gives you a very warm feeling to have a set of breasts with you inside the car. Yeah, that is another reason I have to be very thankful to this phone. Because even when I was in the wilds of the Peak District, darlings, in the middle of winter, I was never alone, because I had Bernard's titties with me, looking at me. They used to follow me around the inside of the car. So, oh yeah, so I've given you one, let's give you a... So yeah, that is what we're going to do. You're not going in the bin, darling iPhone 6. You're going to go in your box, and then you can go in there. They are cool boxes, aren't they? There we go. And then that can go upstairs and in the drawer. Excellent. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Where did I get to? Yes, here we are. Good afternoon, Boaty and all, says Jimmy Quinn, and a jolly good evening to you, Jimmy. Afternoon, even. We can see your Ribena better now, says Chaz Brown. Oh, well, lucky for you. Pingu is here, Pingu Concord. Good afternoon, Admiral. Who put 10 pence in the solar illuminator? Yeah, you're seeing me by sunlight. Oh, excuse me. Look, I even get wine burps at lunchtime when I'm not drinking wine. How does that work? Well, it's a Vimto burp, I suppose. That's how. So there you go. It's official. I'm not actually a vampire. The table of multiple mountings, says Pingu. Good solid table is this. Say no more. The curtains look cleaner when they're open, says Ben, and that's directed at Cheeseburger, who as yet isn't here. Good evening, one and all, says Ross, 2 glasses down. Well, cheers, Ross. Enjoy your well-earned libation or 6. Get it down, yeah? R.I.P. iPhone 6, says Joe. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't throw it away. My 64 gigaboots. No, it's going to live in the drawer. I can't do it. I can't throw it. Too much history there. It was amazing, mate, says Neil, talking about his time in Barmouth. The weather held out lovely. Only one day where it rained, but it was amazing. And we'll definitely have to do a community road trip one day. Absolutely, Neil. I'm well and truly up for that. I'd just keep it, Jason. Always handy as a spare phone, says Joe. Yeah. Afternoon, everyone, says Black Lines. Pingu says, auction your iPhone 6 to one of your adoring fans. Oh, I didn't know I had any adoring fans. I mean, I know I've got you lot who very kindly rock up on an almost daily basis to rip the piss out of me and call me names. I didn't realise that qualified you as adoring fans, but there we go, I'll take that. The mic is good, Boaty, says Jimmy. That's excellent. The honourable iPhone 6, says Ben. Yeah, let's give the iPhone 6 a round of applause for all of its effort of being... I mean, that's been... Oh, God, where does that... Well, that spent a lot of time in Malta, has that phone. And the Maltese Islands, Gozo, Camino. It's recorded some things. That phone... I can't get rid of that phone thinking about it. It could blackmail me. I don't know how it works when you erase a phone, but that phone has seen a lot of things. Yes, sound is excellent, says Black Lines. Excellent. Hashtag famous person memorabilia. God almighty. I might do it actually for a laugh as a wind up. Famous YouTuber auctions off his original YouTube channel recording device. Starting bid 1 penny, winning bid 3p. And a load of comments on the eBay auction saying, famous? Who is he? Who is the fat baldy bastard? I've never heard of him. Oh dear. Wow, says Ross, I can almost read the number plates of the cars passing by. The picture is that clear. And that's from the other side of the planet. Neil agrees, the picture is much better now. Shouldn't you be in the cupboard while it's daylight, asks Black Lines. Yeah, right. Also, you have to remember this is the front-facing camera, says Joe. The rear would be even better. Yeah, it would be actually, Joe, because I've got a screen protector on. So the camera is looking through a screen protector. So obviously the picture isn't quite as good as it should be. Pointing the other way, the picture is amazing. I'm delighted. Ben says, do you mind? Thank you. Ben says, a great pair of tits roaming the mighty peak. Who'd have thunk it? Well, indeed. Joe says, the Rue de Miran sign is on a wonk. Is it? Oh, it is. Well spotted, Joe. There you go. I've unwonked it. I haven't, Neil. I haven't. Chance would be a fine thing, but no, I haven't, actually. No, that's not why I'm in a good mood. The sun's shining. It's a lovely day. It's only when I got home and did something last night, I realised it was Friday the 13th yesterday. Not that I believe in any of that sort of thing, but I did have a bit of a, not a pants day, just, a day where, it was a bit, yeah, it was one of them. It was one of them. Diddly-do. I have a question, says Ross, about the picture. Is it The Woman in Red by Jack Vetriano? I assume we're talking about this one. Quite honestly, I don't know, is the honest answer to that. Ross, I just picked it up from somewhere. I've got a bit of a thing for Paris. I have lived in Paris. Spent quite a bit of time there otherwise, got a lot of memories. And I know all of Paris's downsides. I've performed in Paris. One of my favourite ever gigs was in Saint-Germain, in a kind of underground club type thing. It was a restaurant up above on street level, and then there was a large kind of cabaret club underneath. And yeah, I gigged there, and that was, only did the one. Wasn't a residency or anything like that, it was a one-off. But that was really quite memorable. I remember it being memorable, but I don't remember much about it because I got a bit drunk afterwards. Possibly during, if I'm honest. God, Lisa was with me. And Kirsty. Gosh, yeah. Oh, and the Swedish lady that we... Oh, God, let's not go into that. How are your wobbly teeth today, says Pingu. Well, I haven't lost any more yet, so yeah. I mean, I'm really pleased with the bottom ones because after that one fell out the other night, my bottom teeth look perfect for the first time in my life because that was like an extra tooth that shouldn't have been there. So with that gone, my bottom teeth are absolutely spot on. They're a non-missing, but enjoy that while it lasts because unfortunately the one that shouldn't have been there and now isn't there has taken out or will have taken out the one that it was trying to share a space with. But as of today, we're all good. Boaty's World Shorthand, DP is for door podge. I haven't. Well, I mean I have, but not in the last couple of days. I like a Saturday lunch live, says Joe. Bus, says Pingu. Oh God, can you actually see? You can, can't you? You can actually see the stuff out the window. Blimey. Oh, and Pingu says, yellow card, no returns. Well spotted, that man. Well, 2 points for a yellow card, mate. Ross says it's definitely one of Jack's, a chain-smoking Scottish self-taught working class artist. He's on YouTube. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I didn't know. I had no idea. I just thought it was a nice thing and I bought it. No idea where I bought it, but there we are. Oh, well, that's interesting. That's good to know. Right. Excuse me just for one moment. Oh, actually, I'm going for a fag. Do you want to come with me? Hold on. Let's see if this thing works. I'll press the gimbal gamble button, shall I? Hold on. Hold it down for 3. Has that worked? Are you on? Have I got a green light? Oh, I have. So, are you... Hang on. So if I do that and that, if I swap you round, Is that working as a gimbal now? Oh no, it's because I've got to unlock you, haven't I? Hold on. I press this. Now you are all gimbaled up. So you can see what I can see. Look. Gimbal gamble time. Yeah. See, this is what I have to do. I have to read those out. There you go. Oh, we're going to be opening this in a moment as well. That'll be exciting, won't it? Right, let's see how this gimbal thing works. Right, hopefully I won't lose Wi-Fi. Oh, hang on. If it goes up, okay, that's going to be a problem. Just lost you presumably because the Wi-Fi cut out. Now, this phone has got a SIM card in it, so it has got data, but I'm guessing that it won't transition from using Wi-Fi to using data seamlessly. So better not go too far. But yeah, that is Minge Bag. Hold on then, let me deploy the tripod thing again. And if I put you down, this is a good gadget, this is. Oh, hell's teeth. Right, there you go. I can put you down there. Right, there we are. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, there you are. I think that this gimbal has proved to be a good gamble. Oh, do you see what I did there? So, yeah, it's good. Look, I'm picking you up. See, I can wave you about. I'm moving you left, I'm moving you right, I'm shaking you round, and you stay steady. How brilliant is that? I can show you things. Oh, who was it who was asking about the stuff over there behind the fridge? Well, there you go. You can see what is lurking behind the fridge. We've got tabletop oven. Oh God, that's dirty. I wish I hadn't opened that. That is ready to warm for my lunch today. There is my coffee machine. There is my Denby Homestead stuff. The rest of my Denby Homestead is all in there, look. Oh, and that underneath there, that is my Japanese stroke Chinese dinner service thing. And then you've got coffee, sugar, and of course a microwave. This is the microwave that I made a video about buying, with the flat bed thing. I'm loving this. Oh, look, fishes. Hello, mate. Oh, I need to clean that tank again, don't I? Oh, you're probably going to go off now because I'm taking you outside. Gosh, 18 of you with nothing better to do on a Saturday afternoon. Oh, sorry, I've said that. It's gone down to 17. Oh, you're staying on. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. Looking forward to opening this. Let's just have a look at the comments. Hang on. In a joyous mood, lost a tooth and Rudamaran sign on the wonk. The Tooth Fairy had a fun night. Minge Bag is such a beautiful car, says Joe. I agree, actually. I completely agree. Um, Snails, says Pingo. Oh, yeah, I've got some beautiful snails in there. Uh, Also, Jason, how is the fan getting on? Any overheating problems? None whatsoever, Joe. The switch that Neil, God bless him, I mean, Neil was sent by the FSM to make life wonderful for quite a few of us, you, me, particularly Sophie. Well, let's not go there. But no, the manual switch for the fan is pretty much an absolute fix as far as I can tell. I've not used Minji all that much, but Minge Bag is penciled in for the first Monday of next month for the real trip. Although what I'm planning at the moment is to go a very circuitous route, to go over the Cat and Fiddle from Buxton, dropping down into Macclesfield, and then to trek cross country south of Wrexham, and head to Llangollen, and then to head from Llangollen up to the north coast, but to actually go over the Horseshoe Pass in Mingebag. So that would be amazing. I've not done the Horseshoe Pass for a long time, over 20 years. So yeah, that's the plan, and that'll be a jolly good road test for Minji. So and that will be first Monday of November, 4th, 5th, 6th, I think it is, something around there. So I'm looking forward to that very much. It's cool carrying you about like this. We've just had a referendum here today for the whole country to vote to give the Indigenous community a voice in Parliament, as well as a change in the Constitution. It was a resounding no. Oh, well, that's somewhat demoralising, isn't it? I mean, I knew there was a referendum going on, but the idea of having a referendum to see if the Indigenous people, i.e. the people who have always lived there, the people to whom the country truly belongs, should they have a voice in their own country? And they've decided that no, they shouldn't. So that's not a tremendously, well, I mean, that's just a bad mark for humanity generally, isn't it, in my book? How is Barney's battery today, asked Pingu. Good question, Pingu. Let's have a look at Barney, shall we? There's Barney. He's out there, look. And the answer is that, as I've just recorded in today's Daily Diary thing, it was a complete fix, actually. The battery was showing as fully charged. I left the charger on anyway, and it did make all the difference. He didn't misbehave at all last night, not in any way, shape or form. And you could notice the difference in starting. He wasn't starting lazily. He was throwing over at full whack. So there's obviously and I had the same thing with Brian, as you know. I also had the same thing with HJ Pingu. So, you know, it's clearly a thing. And the answer is clearly to every now and then to wallop a full charge into the battery. No idea why, but well, there you go. It's worked. So yeah, no issues with Barney. He's doing incredible economy. Oh, and as I mentioned in the Daily Diary, there might be, well, in fact, I'm going to make sure there is some seriously exciting streetwise news coming up. I think that Mustard and I have got coming along kind of the ultimate streetwise. So if any of you are half thinking about having a streetwise in your life and you want the ultimate one, then I think we've got the car for you. It's kind of the ultimate spec. It's a pre-facelift. Now, Mustard and I had an argument this morning over whether there was such a thing as a pre- and post-facelift streetwise. He was wrong and I was right, because, of course, there is. There were very limited changes to the exterior between pre and post, but it's a completely different dashboard, and it's a different ECU and immobiliser system. It's using the Lucas as opposed to the Pectron. Now, the Streetwise that we've hopefully, touch wood, got coming is a pre-facelift version. So that's a massive plus. So it's got the original dash, it's got the Lucas ECU, not the Pectron. It's got a button to open the boot, good old school button, not just the remote control nonsense you get on the facelifts. What else? It's 3-door, and I think they look best as a 3-door. It's 4 seats, and I think the 4 seats are really funky, much more funky than, I love these. I love those too. I think they're much more funky than the 5-seat version, and excuse me a sec. Finished my fag off. And perhaps best of all, it is the full SE specification. So it's kind of going to be like Ultimate Streetwise, if you like. And we're going to have that as a little bit of a project is the plan. And we're going to turn that into a show car, a show Streetwise. So let me put you down. Turn you around. Move your back. There you go. There you go, my loves. And we are back on track. Let me catch up with the comments. Yeah, that is hopefully going to be coming along. That's going to be really exciting. It really is going to be peak Streetwise. The only problem with it, it's silver, which means I'm going to want to keep it, obviously. But we'll deal with that when we come to it. After the live, oh, hang on, Neil says, the way I feel, I don't think I'll see much more of Saturday. I'm half dead. Oh, bless you, Neil. When did you get back today then? Have you just had a long drive and just got back? Joe says, after the live, I've got to strip Michael Jackson's boot out and find this leak or leaks. It's going to be fun. I think the water is getting in by the air filter thing on the bumper. Oh, good luck with that. Oh, she agrees, does she, Neil? Right, jolly good. 2 likes. Come on, people, says Ross. And, oh, well, we're up to 10 now. But there are 19 of you watching. So, oh, go on. I'll jump on board with this like thing. Tickle the like button. Do me a favour. I'd be really grateful. Neil says, the Horseshoe Pass is such a good driving road. Cafe on the top for your breakfast. It's amazing. Haven't done it for ages. I did read they've put a 40-mile-an-hour limit on it. Is that correct? The Snake Pass was a brilliant afternoon out, says Joe. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Well, the next time you're up, Joe, we'll go and do the Cat and Fiddle. That's extraordinary. That's got cameras on it now, so you can't go too mad. But in terms of the views are spectacular. For those who don't know, the Cat and Fiddle goes from Buxton to Macclesfield, and it's an amazing road. I agree, Joe, says Neil. I wasn't aware until today's Daily Diary, says Joe, that Barney is a low miler. Cracking little car. Yeah, he is low miles. He's done 70-something thousand. HJ got a new battery, says Pingu, and has always started well since. Yeah, there we are. Is it a Streetwise diesel 3-door, asked Neil. Don't think it's a diesel. I'd like a Streetwise one day, says Joe, and he's never seen a pre-facelift. Oh, bollocks. Well, I don't know why you cut out then, darlings. You're not outside or anything. Come on, new phone, pull yourself together and come on, internet. Sorry about that. Joe was saying that he's never seen a pre-facelift Streetwise, and I haven't in the flesh, but this is one. So there we go. Oh, hello, Ben's bursting into song. Underground, overground, bimbling free. The boat is on. windy bum are we, making good use of a gimbal or three. Oh dear. Ross says, I'd love a streetwise here, just so people can look and wonder what the fudge is that. But is it the correct colour, asked Ben. Yes, it is. Neil says, we saw 3 Rovers in Wales, a TF, a 75 estate and a 3-door silver streetwise diesel. Aha. Pingu says, I might put an earlier R3 dash in my first streetwise, as I have to remove half the original equipment anyway. That'd be an interesting project. Starlight, Starbright Silver, absolutely Ben. Oh, flipping heck, your Ron says mustard. Project Nigel, of course. Hello, Captain, says Ross. The presence of Paddington has intimidated the interwebs. Ah, there you go, it's his fault. He rocks up and the internet buggers off. Right, let's do some opening, shall we? Oh, Joe says, is there any update on how Derek is getting on with Allegro Man? No, not that I'm aware of. I would imagine that he's with his new owner by now. Allegro Man bought him with one specific on behalf of a specific customer. So, no updates that I'm aware of, but we hope he's living his best life. Now then, this is the long-awaited parcel from China. The Gimbal Gamble Gumball that I ordered came in about 4 to 5 days. This has taken about 4 weeks, but it's here now. So, let's have a look, shall we? Quite excited about this. Oh, okay. Ah. Alright, well, let's start with the least exciting one. I love Allegro Man, says Ross, and to be honest, I do too. I think he's brilliant. I need to do some filming with Allegro Man. We're going to go and have lunch with him one day. Hello, Stiff Upper Lip is here. Hello, buddy. Hello to you, Stiff Upper Lip. Thank you for joining. Right, this one is boring. Nothing exciting here. I just needed, to be honest, I needed to buy something to get it up to the amount for free shipping, so I bought this. And it is, these are always handy to have around, aren't they? It's just a little, 2-part 12-volt adapter thing. That's all that is. But the other two are potentially more exciting. And these are treats. This one is for Wet Leg Von Titty Biscuits. And this one is for Minge Bag. Which one do you want first? Minge Bag or Wet Leg? You decide, and I will open that one first. And in the meantime, I will throw this away. And move iPhone 6 over there a bit. Wet Leg first, Pingu. Okay. Wet Leg first. Here we go. Hello everyone, says Mustard. Oh, hang on. Joe wants Minge Bag. And Russ wants Wet Bag. Oh, hang on. Who was first? Oh, Joe beat you to it, Pingu. Oh, right. Okay, right. Swap over. Minge Bag first. Wet Bag. That'll be the name of the next one. Oh, Joe's changed his mind again and says go with Wet Leg. Okay, right, we're back to Wet Leg. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, God. Oh. Bloody hell, it's a good job I've got nails, isn't it? Ah, here we go. Oh, right, let's not lose those. Aha! Okay. Oh, okay, Joe. Yeah, that's very fair and... right, what we've got here, darlings, when I can figure out how to get it together, is an aerial. A silver aerial with the MG logo on it. And this one is for... oh, how does that work then? Oh, I see. I think this screws in. So this one is for Wet Leg. Okay. So that screws into that like that. And then you've got a lovely aluminium colour-coded aerial that's going to look a load better than the one that's on her at the moment. Now, this is just a replacement for wet leg. It is, isn't it, Joe? Ross says that looks suspiciously like an anal probe. The ultimate trio, says Ben. Allegro Man, no nonsense repairs and restorations. Captain Mustardo, no nonsense sales and reviews. Well, what do I do then? What is my part in that trio, Ben? Let me know. I'm really chuffed with that. That's going to look amazing. Oh, I see. Hang on, here we come. Boaty, all nonsense. Right, okay. Genuine Chinese alloy, aka Chinesium, says Neil. Yeah, but it's cool. It is cool, you can't deny that. Then I've got the various screwy inny bits. That's going to look amazing. But it's going to be even more impressive on Mingebag, because Mingebag has got no aerial at the moment. Neil very kindly helped me. And when I say helped me, I mean he just did it for me, basically. And Neil will tell you himself, the aerial on Mingebag was utterly knackered, so we managed to get it off. I don't think that the aerial base is damaged in any way. Oh, Barry's here. Hello, sir. Hello to you. So Mingebag has no aerial at the moment at all, but that is about to change. Thanks to the contents of this packet that I can't get into. Boaty's car mods. Yeah, I'm not a fan of mods per se, but I'm a fan of these. Hold on, let's not lose those little screws. So, this one is Mingebag's. Let's thread that in. Neil is a legend, says Joe. Always happy to help, and I completely agree with that. He is a total legend. I just woke up, says Barry. Oh well, good morning to you, Barry. So here we go. This is for Mingebag, colour-coded in blue. MG logo in white. How amazing is that going to look, eh? I'll tell you, it's going to look stunning. That's how it's going to look. There. So, there we go. All the way from China. 2 nice little upgrade touches. And the best thing about it, cheap as chips. They were not a lot of money. They were not a lot of money at all. Anybody want to guess how much? I knew it was going to be blue. Can't you pick up Radio 4 with a coat hanger, says Rob? Oh, these are nice cars. We're going to sod the coat. God, do you remember those days? Yeah, Mark IV Cortinas with a coat hanger hanging out of the aerial thing. I'm really pleased with them. I'm really pleased with them. They were worth the wait. I think they're going to look fabulous. They look amazing. Well done, Jason, says Joe. Look forward to seeing them fitted. That'll be in the daily diary. Pingu's gone for $2.99. Joe has gone for $2.98. Ben has gone for $8.99. To be honest, I can't remember. Should we have a look? I remember they were, I mean, it's a while since I ordered them. Hold on, I've got to turn this round. Excuse me. It's a while since I ordered them and I can't remember how much they were, but I will check. Bear with. Orders. There we go. Is this it? Ah, yeah, here we are. Ha ha! Okay. Let's get back to you. That one, isn't it? Press that. Move that on. Excellent. $3.69, says Joe. And Ross, quite rightly, says they cost the youth of a young child. Knowing AliExpress, they're going to be a bargain, says Joe. Right, this one, the silver one, for wet leg, £2.02. This one, the beautiful blue one for minge bag, £2.07. And they're going to look amazing. They are going to look amazing. Really pleased with those. So I can look forward to fitting them. We've got some spare screws here, always come in handy. So pop those in there. And these bits can get thrown. They cost the earth in carbon footprint, says Pingu. Yeah, well. 369s, very generous, Joe, says Ben. Wow, what a bargain. They are a bargain, aren't they? I'm going to show them to you again. Well, I'll show you the blue one. The blue one looks... Aren't they great? And you know what? I might get one of those for Miss Boo. Because since the roof bars were fitted, Neil, again, to thank for that very kindly. Oh God, and I completely forgot about the roof box. The aerial, I fitted a proper, you remember I repaired Boo's aerial myself. And it's got a proper longy aerial fitted, the original one. The problem with that is it goes on the roof bar, and all you can hear, and I've tried wrapping tape around the roof bar, and it's still going like that. And when the roof box is eventually fitted, then it's going to be also... So one of these would work an absolute treat on Miss Boo, and get a nice colour-coded one as well. I'm really pleased with those. It's the little things that please, and I should be grateful for that. Neil says, how long do you reckon he's going to spend making sure he doesn't get the badge on the wonk? Oh, good point. Good point. Good afternoon, says Fiesta Man 1990. Hope everyone is well. Good afternoon to you. Oh yeah, the guy messaged about that yesterday. So sorry, Neil, I completely forgot. I've been had so much on these last couple of weeks. It's just applauding your smooth driving style, Boaty. Oh, you're such a smoothie yourself, Pingu. I actually quite like this. It's got blue on both doings. I wonder if they both light up. The one that I bought off eBay UK that's in Barney at the moment, only one of those lights up blue. I wonder if both of these light up. If they do, this is getting swapped over. Right, this can get thrown away. Oh, I tell you what. I need to get lunch on. So, pardon me if I multitask a bit while I'm talking to you. Oh, you've got the replacement keys. Brilliant, Neil. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Joe says, are you a fan of the blue aftermarket pedals in minge bag? As I'm surprised you haven't put the standard rubbers back in. No, I'm not a fan of them, Joe. And yeah, it is on the list to get them put. Only 2 of them are fitted, but they look right fiddly to fit. The accelerator one isn't fitted, only the clutch and brake, and yeah, I would like to get them off. Excuse me. There we are. And Joe has been calling Ben Tracy, but I did the same. Right, so we'll get lunch on the go. Did you fit the long aerial I sent you to Derek or Sheeson? Did I fit the long aerial I sent you to Derek or Sheeson? Sheeson. Derek, I nicked the one off Derek and put a short one on instead, so I've now got a long spare. But no, your aerial is on Sheeson, Penguin. Thank you very much. Washing up liquid helps fit them. Right, you're talking about the original rubbers, Neil. And yes, it does. I did put... Right, the thing with Minge Bag is she's got these stupid aftermarket blue things that are all screw on. I think it's 4 screws and they're screwed over the original pedal. So So yeah, if I take those off, I'm guessing that I'll need to put the rubbers on. I did put new rubbers on wet leg. And little bit fiddly, but I managed to do it. I was quite pleased. Ordered some off eBay, and yeah, washing up liquid did make all the difference. I'm pretty sure the iPhone numbers are the age of the kids who made them, says Ross. A few more years and we'll be back to the iPhone 16.1. Oh dear. Oh, what's happening? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, so what happened there? Oh, the gimbal stopped gimbling. It's because it hasn't moved for so long. It's turned itself off. Oh my God. Hold on. Hang on, I'll long press the button. Or shall I just lock you into tripod mode? No. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hold on. There you are. Yeah, what happened there was... oh my God, it's gone again. Oh no. Okay, right. What I'll do is I will manually lock it into... I'll manually lock it into tripod mode, if I can remember how to do that. Not that. Oh, hold on. Come with me. Ah, there we are. There we go. Bring you forward a bit. I've manually locked you into tripod mode. What happened there was the gimbal has got a timeout thing where if it hasn't moved, it turns itself off to save the battery. You have to plug it in to charge it up. And it's got an auto turn off feature, and that's what it's just done. It's turned itself off. I've locked you in, so you're now in manual tripod mode. It's a good gadget, you must admit, it is a good gadget. Oh dear. Oh my God, says Joe. Pinger says wonking occurring. Joe says your face, Jason. Jesus. What's that, says Neil. That was like I was on a bloody fairground ride. Hold on, says Barry, I'm having an acid trip. Title, 2 rubbers, washing up liquid, happy days. Oh, Ben, you have just nailed that. You just nailed that. Screenshot, done. That is the title. Well done, Ben. On a mega wonk now, says Joe. That was the ultimate wonk. We're never gonna wonk like that again, darlings. That was the wonk to end all wonks, wasn't it? Boaty versus technology, says Neil. It's the angle of his dangle, says Ben. The Chinese are revolting on your gimbal. Title, the gimbal gamble on a mega wonk. Or gimbal gamble wonking about. Bonus episode of Boaty's Coasters, says Ben. Oh, I haven't done a Boaty's Coasters for a while, have I? Oh, I need to crack on and do another one of those. Now, you'll have to excuse me, darlings. I do need to get lunch on. Oh no, I'll do that, and then, what time is it? Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, hello, we're still working on the titles. 2 rubbers, soap, and a mega gimbal gamble wonk. Happy days. Well, that's quite a good one as well, actually. I'll see what I can fit in. It has to include the gimbal wonk. It probably does, actually. Right, that's got lunch on the way. Right. Oh, Miss Boo update. As some of you know, she failed her MOT. Could have been better. She could have passed. Could have been worse. She could be scrap. And she's not. She failed on a bush, a brake line, and she also needs, as it turns out, a new rear brake flexi hose. Can you imagine gimbal wonk while pottering? I can now. That was so funny, says Joe. I hope Tracy makes a clip of that. Ben, please tell her. I hate to be a downer, says Ross, but how is the Israel/Palestine view? Oh, bless you. Thank you, Neil. I've ordered the bush off eBay, and that's going to be arriving on Wednesday or Thursday. Now, good old Captain Mustard has kind of stepped into the breach with this one, and it's probably for one of 2 reasons, and I'll leave it to you to work out which. Either it's because I'm his best friend and he knows I love the car and he wants to help wherever he can, or he doesn't want it hanging around the bloody yard for 6 months. But Mustard has already had a bit of a go. Bless him. It's going to be a little bit more difficult than thought. Something has got to come off. Oh God, I can't remember what it is. It begins with a D. Differential? Could be differential. Apparently that's got to come off in order for the bush to be fitted. We need to get a section of brake line made up. But I've ordered the bush. That's going to be arriving at Project Nigel on Wednesday or Thursday, and hopefully, Neil, we won't need to bother you. Well, not for that one at least. I'll bother you about plenty of other things. Don't you worry about that. But we'll see where we go with that. So, I mean, really, I was on a real downer yesterday, and I was feeling more pessimistic and negative about things. Just one of those days. Feeling much better today. I mean, really, the news with Miss Boo is all good. Those are a couple of little wearable parts. You know, she's not rotten underneath. It's not like she's not like Matt's hippo that's gonna, that needs all of the underneath welding. She's good and solid underneath. She drives well, and there are no other issues with her. So really, that's a positive. There's a very slight question mark over the clutch, although the clutch has been absolutely fine. But even that isn't as much. I was on a Freelander group the other morning, and somebody was talking about clutches, and people were saying, yeah, I paid 700, I paid 1,000. And then a guy jumped on and said, well, I paid 300 quid from this Freelander specialist in Cannock, except that I operated the parts to heavy duty on this, that and the other. So it came out at 440 something total. Well, that's doable. That's doable. 1,000 quid for a clutch is a push, but 400 odd quid, if not even less, that's doable. So I think that Boo's long-term future is set, to be honest. We've got a minor short-term setback with the MOT, admittedly, but in the long term, I think she's a good one, and she will be hanging about. And she will be doing Land Rover lunches, and she will be going camping with me and Neil and Soph and Joe and stuff next year. So yeah, long live Boo is the answer. We just need to get over this minor hurdle of the MOT. Sorry, no politics, says Ross. Question retracted. Yeah, I haven't got a problem with that, Ross. I'm happy to talk about it. It's just that I haven't listened to the news yesterday or today, so I haven't really got any comment to make on the latest doings. I mean, when I was listening to the news, then the Israeli forces were massing for a ground assault on the Gaza Strip, and Israel was being supported by friends around the world, including the UK. And from what I understand, their objective with the ground objective is to remove Hamas completely. But I haven't really got any. Where I go? Boo's bush needs lubrication too. Pingu. I'm so glad you're having a better day, mate. Thank you, Joe. And getting Boo fixed, indeed. Neil says you can do them without taking the subframe out, but you need a ramp. Right. Okay. Yeah, talking about the clutch. Maybe that's the difference then. Maybe that's why they're able to do it a bit cheaper. Oh, and the posh Land Rover from the bottom cottage has just gone past. Does Boo need winter... Excuse me. Does Boo need winter tyres for the upcoming season? Good question, Pingu. Good question. I don't know. If I was going to put winter tyres on anything, it would probably be on Barney. I'd love to get another set of wheels for Barney and put all-weather tyres on. The idea is that to prolong Boo's life, to use her as little as possible. So Boo, sorry, it's all snotty. Excuse me, it's not good broadcasting, is it, blowing my nose at you? Boo is there for Land Rover lunches, camping adventures, and emergency use over winter. So I don't know about the winter tyres. I think expense might be the issue there, to be honest. Camping is going to be a laugh, says Neil. It certainly is. Oh God, Neil has got 3 Streetwise wheels, if that helps. Well, it would be 3/4 of the way there, wouldn't it, Neil? What are you doing with Streetwise wheels? Bear with, just attending to lunch. There. Right, that's well and truly on the way. Ah, sister has one, I see. Could use 2 for winter tyres and 1 spare. Oh, and they're off my dad's, now my sister's Streetwise. Oh, okay. That's worth thinking about, isn't it? Sorry. How rude. Blowing my nose at you live. I'm so sorry. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. Oh, hello. Who's just pulled up outside there? Oh, that looks a bit posh. Oh, you can probably see, can't you? Can you? Oh, maybe you can't quite. Right, I tell you what, darlings, I think that will do at that. We've done the old hour. I've got lunch to get on. I need to film some diary stuff. I need to fit, well, I'll go and fit minge bags now. Ah, Neil, my sister's is a pre-facelift diesel with a 4-seat arrangement. Bang on, bang on. I love this. This is going to look so good on Mingy. I think I'll need an adapter screw. Maybe I won't. What one? Well, we'll see. We'll have a bit of a play. I've really enjoyed this live. Thank you, Jason, says Joe. And I've really enjoyed it too. Shall we do it again tomorrow? Shall we cut it short at the hour? I'll have lunch, do a bit of filming, and shall we do one again tomorrow? Same time, same place, 1 o'clock? Anybody fancy that? Let me know, and then I'll bugger off and leave you to enjoy your Saturday in peace. And thank you for joining me to say, well, it's not goodbye now. We're not saying goodbye to the old iPhone 6 with the boobies. Yes, right, okay. They're, oh, nice hat, mate. Where are they up to? Let's have a nosy at their car. It's a big posh thing. Oh, actually, it's a Kia. Maybe it's not that posh. Why not? I'll be here. Sunday lunch at Boaty's. Why not? I miss eating Momo, says Joe. Well, we need to sort you some out, don't we, Joe? We need to sort you a proper supply out. That's what we need to do. You need to buy 200 or 300 at a time, really, don't you? Given that you're so far away. We'll have to try and sort something out. Maybe on one of these Mondays I need to come down and do an overnight down there. It'll be a bloody long drive back on Tuesday, wouldn't it, to get back for work? But might be doable. I'll have a look into the times, or yeah, maybe next time you come up and see Neil and Soph, or come up and see me, or come to the yard or whatnot, we'll sort it out. I could do with some Momo, says Barry. The Indian restaurant in Jeffrey's garbage. Well, Momo are available for all. Well, maybe not for Barry. The logistics are a bit dodgy there. Oh, Momo for the weekend of the 13th and 14th. Oh, of course you're coming over, aren't you, Russ? Oh, Neil and Soph are coming down to Bude at the end of the month. Can't wait. Ah. Hello, Boaty, says Sophie. How are you? Just came back off the holiday. I'm grand, Sophia, and yeah, hope you had a fabulous holiday. God, I love this new phone. I'm so glad I did that. It's well worth the extra, whatever it works out as a month. Right, darlings, I'm going to leave it at that, and we'll do it again tomorrow. Same time, same place. 1 o'clock here on the new phone, on the new gimbal. Dear. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and have a great Saturday night. Don't get too drunk. Have a safe and peaceful night. Sleep well, and I will see you. I can try, Ben. I can have a word. I can certainly try. I know we've got people in Australia. I'm not sure about America, but I'll have a word. Jack Vetriano, there we are. I'm glad to know about that picture. I'm genuinely glad to know about that. Right, I'm going to get on with my lunch. I'm looking forward to it. I've got, bye all, thanks for a fab lunch live. You're so welcome. All right, darlings, have a fabulous time, and I will see you in 23 hours time. 1 o'clock, Sunday afternoon, Sunday lunch live. You can't beat it. Oh, and if you could leave a like, that would be lovely. Thanks so much. Thank you all. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. I love this new gimbal. I love this new phone. And gone. Bosh.